This year, one of my favorite pastimes has been to create videos and make them publicly accessible. Today, I want to share two quick thoughts that I find quite engaging. The first one is, what are the odds of success? I read an interesting article where someone is saying the more failures you accumulate, the higher your chances of success. And I find it quite interesting because indeed, if you don't try, if you never tried, you will never know. But the more you tried and possibly failed at it, if you have the right attitude about it and not let that discourage you from trying, you will significantly bump up your chances of succeeding. It's just probability. The more trials, the more dice you roll, the higher your chances of getting a double six. And so think about your life. I'm thinking about my life and I'm asking myself, am I trying enough? Or better still, am I failing enough? It's really interesting and kind of counterintuitive because when you're making an application, for example, you want to put your best into it to make sure that you win the application or you succeed, you get chosen, selected, whatever. That is great. But then what most people do is that they put their all into that application as though that was the only application they were going to do. They believe that by doing this application, I'm going to win this one and that will be it. I wouldn't have to bother about this anymore. An interesting approach or a different perspective will be to do your best for that application, but have in mind that I'm still going to do 500 more, regardless what the outcome of this application is. It's this thing where you tell people, even while you have a job, a good job, keep applying to new jobs. This is something I wish I had been doing for a while, but I'm happy to do it now. So even if things are fine, you still want to keep applying. Not necessarily because you're trying to change jobs. Of course, if you find a better offer, you should take it. But just because you want to stay in the game, you want to remain sharp. You want to remain sharp in your interviewing skills, whatever. You want to make sure that you keep applying, you keep putting out those submissions, and make sure that even though the failures might be more, the rejections might be more, you're still opening yourself up to more chances. The second thing is about goals. It's easy to have a goal and say, I will do it. I will do it. I'll do it. For example, if you set a goal to apply to 10 companies per week, and you say, I will do it, I will do it. A better way to track that goal is to ask yourself at the end of every day, did I do it? So instead of I will do it, you ask yourself, did I do it? Now, when you ask yourself, did I do it? And you start having multiple no's in a row, you can know whether you're actually going towards that goal or you're just deceiving yourself. So those are two things that I thought about today and I thought these are really good. So to make it more practical, if you wanted to start applying to more opportunities, instead of saying, I will apply to 10 opportunities this week, I will apply to 3 new schools this week, you want to ask yourself at the end of every day, did I apply to schools this week? Did I apply for opportunities? And you want to watch what your answer will be. It can be just one of two answers, yes or no. Not even I started, I tried.